55-minute recovery run today. So that means super, super easy. Starting out even easier than you think you should. And then if you feel better as you get into the run, you know you're doing it right. So start off easier than you think you should, like at a 12 or a 12:20 pace, maybe for us. And then as you go along, you should start feeling better. And you might speed up a little bit, but that's what we're gonna do. Almost 4.5 miles into our recovery run, and we've been going about an 11-minute pace, which is absolutely perfect. Even slower would be fine. So the difference between easy run, which is generally what our long runs are supposed to be, unless there's pace work involved. Easy run, you're still doing a bit of a push, but it's an easier push than a speed day. Like a long run, it's considered easy running, but it's still considered hard, like quality work, because it's so long that you do have to dig in and push. And then you have speed work, which is a hard push. So recovery runs should be sandwiched between quality work, which is like a, say, long run Sunday, recovery run Monday, speed work Tuesday, recovery run Wednesday, easier speed on, well, no, Thursdays are usually easy days with a little bit of just strides at the end, and then Friday's recovery. So recovery isn't designed to get you progress, really, or faster. It's flushing out the metabolic waste that is sitting in your muscles from the speed work the day before. And it's been shown that active recovery is actually better than full, just flat out rest, like sitting around. So you're still building your aerobic engine while you're doing that, but you're also flushing out that metabolic waste and hopefully less sore for your next day of speed work. 5 miles down, nice and easy, 11-minute per mile pace, 55 minutes. And your easy run should make you feel better than you did before you started. So I think we're in a good place, or recovery run.
Yeah. You know what's interesting is we were just talking about our heart rates. And when we started paying attention to heart rate and stuff, I mean, that's not the only thing you look at, but what's interesting is at the heart rate we were today, we wouldn't have been able to run all of that when we first started. We would have had to walk a whole bunch.
Yeah, we started this thing like called the Maffetone method a couple of years ago, where
Kind of loosely started.
Yeah, I mean, like zone 2 aerobic running, and we weren't like super consistent with it, but we did try. I don't know, it's like a year and a half ago where we would try to keep our heart rates under a certain pay. Like I think mine was around 135 and Charity's was probably 140 something.
Or below 140, I think.
Yeah, and we were trying to keep it under that. Well, running at our normal, what felt like easy pace, our heart rates would be 150, 160.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
We had to walk.
Yeah, we would have to stop and walk and just like.
One time I just speed walked the whole thing, and it was like, okay, well, I guess that's what I have to do.
Yeah, so our cardio was in a decent place, but our heart rate was like not like exactly where it should have been.
Now we can run the whole thing. I mean, yeah, it's still a slow pace, but I had a very low heart rate.
Yeah, exactly. And I think to keep my heart rate in that zone before, I would have had to been walking.
Yeah.
So improvement.
Lots of improvement.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a long time, but that's anything that is good takes a while.
Building that aerobic engine, and also I think doing all that, I think helped even our 2-mile run times, because we haven't done tons of speed work since then, but it was like 2 years ago when our 2-mile run times were 16 and 17, and now we're down to 13 and 14.
Yeah,
so
we're able to sustain that faster pace for a longer time because of all the slow work that we've done.
Yeah, that is
heart rate training.
So cool, it actually works. So the thing they say about run slower to get faster actually does work.
Yeah.
Amazing. Got my brekkie. Got 2 eggs with egg whites, some sauteed kale, a carrot, and water, and my milk kefir with some maple syrup poured in.